Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am gonna be sharing with you guys a grocery haul, which I know you guys love to see. We are headed to grocery shop right now, so I'm gonna bring you guys along with me, show you everything that we're picking up. We're actually going to 2 different grocery stores because, you guys, the love for Aldi is so real. Now that we've moved, I live near one now, and I'm literally obsessed. I was talking about it on Instagram, like stories, the very first time I went, and I was talking about how I was just like floored at how much cheaper the stuff is. So they're like, it's kind of like a slightly different, it's kind of like Costco where they don't like stock the shelves. Everything is just like kind of like in the boxes they come in. And like there's just ways that they like save money on their end, and then they pass those savings on to the customer. So it's like not your typical setup as far as a grocery store. Anyway, so I'm obsessed. I mainly get like produce there. They have a ton of organic produce and it's so much cheaper, like crazy. It's like worth going to, it's absolutely worth going to a separate store just for the like the prices. And then after that, I'm just gonna go to Giant, which is like the local grocery store, one of the local grocery stores in my area. So we're gonna be going to those 2 different places to pick up everything that we need for like the next 5 days or so. And I'll share with you guys everything that we get. Not everything I was planning on getting. It's a little bit smaller than I was intending because somewhere between Aldi and Giant, you guys, I lost my grocery list. If that has ever happened to you, you know just the level of sadness, because so much work goes into prepping. And then I didn't know what to get. I couldn't remember everything that was on my list, but it happens. The show must go on. I still got a bunch of good stuff that I want to share, so I'm obviously still gonna do the haul. It's just not gonna stretch us quite to 5 days, which was my meal plan. But anyway, that's okay. So first I'm gonna go over everything that I got from Aldi, and then I'll do Giant. All right, so what I got from Aldi, I got like half produce and then half other things. So first I picked up some organic raspberries, which this time of year, since they're not in season, these are like at least $6. And I think they were like 3 something, which is really, really good. I'm planning on just cutting these up and serving these to Hayden with oatmeal for breakfast. So that's why I got those. Okay, I also got a bunch of apples. We've been eating a lot of apples recently, organic, these are organic, and I've been doing a lot of like sauteed apples, which if, on my Instagram, I have a post where I share like this oatmeal that I make with sauteed apples. The recipe is on there, how to make them. It's super easy and they are delicious. We've been eating them nonstop. Hayden loves them too. I'm doing that a lot for breakfast, so I wanted to stock up on apples. Okay, and then we also just stocked up on avocados. I got 3 avocados. I eat those all the time throughout the week. Just a good, easy source of fat, very filling, good to add to like any meal. Okay, and then I also picked up a thing of naan breads because if we make pizza at home, this is what Matt typically likes to use. I love the, that's something I forgot to get. There it is. This is probably gonna happen throughout this. Oh, gosh. But anyway, so when we make pizzas at home, I like to use the Bob's Red Mill pizza mix. That is like my favorite gluten-free pizza crust that I've found so far, but this is what Matt likes to use. And these were only like $2 something, but it actually comes, or maybe they were like $3, but which is I think on par with the, you know, what they cost normally. But this comes with 4 instead of 2, and Matt will totally eat them. So that's like really good value. All right, so then I also got some organic broccoli, again, way cheaper. I don't remember the exact price, but way cheaper than what it typically costs. Okay, so that's everything for produce. And then I picked up 2 bags of mozzarella cheese. This mozzarella cheese is organic and it's very inexpensive. It's not grass-fed. Typically, all of my dairy I like to get grass-fed, but sometimes it doesn't always happen, and this is a really, really good price. It's also just fine or hard to find grass-fed shredded cheese in the other grocery store that I go to, so might as well get it much cheaper. And yeah, really, really good price on this. And then we also just picked up 2 boxes of just whole wheat spaghetti because Matt loves spaghetti, and we always just keep that stocked for him. And then this is a Matthew purchase, white cheddar popcorn. So whenever he's at the grocery store, usually we end up with something random, and that was today's random find. Okay, and then we also got a loaf of bread. Again, this is for Matt, but you guys, I am really excited that I found this because I typically don't like just bread aisle bread because it's like a laundry list of ingredients. There's always added sugar. There's usually always some kind of processed oil like canola oil or soybean oil, and then just like a myriad of additives and ingredients. And it's just, I just don't love it. I'd much rather get it from the bakery where there's much fewer ingredients used. So we saw this and I was like, oh, I've never checked out the bread here. Let me check it out. Are you ready for these ingredients? I'm floored. This is the best bread I've ever seen. That's actually like, he likes like soft bread, you know? Like I'm okay with like a heartier, seedier, more natural bread. He doesn't really love that though. I mean, he'll put up with it. But anyway, the ingredients on this bread, which is like soft bakery or bread aisle bread. Organic wheat flour, organic sprouted whole wheat, water, organic cane sugar, so a little bit of sugar, cultured wheat flour, yeast, and sea salt. That's it. I couldn't believe it. I was floored when I saw this. Aldi has some really good finds, you guys. And it's organic, which wheat is usually one of the higher crops as far as like pesticide use and things like that. I like to get organic bread when we can, so I'm like really excited about this find. Like I was really pumped. You can ask Matt when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, this is great. Okay, moving on now to Giant. Okay, so gonna start with dairy. So I picked up, this is just organic cheddar cheese. I like to make this like broccoli cheddar quinoa like dinner. It's so easy, it's so good, it's like really filling, and I like to use cheddar cheese with it, so I picked up that. Okay, and then we also just restocked on yogurt. Both Matt and I eat yogurt most days of the week. I love the Siggi's vanilla. I also love the Siggi's vanilla triple cream. This is the 4%, I think. And then he really likes this Faye blueberry yogurt, so that's for him. And then other dairy items, we got some just regular milk. This is grass-fed milk, Organic Valley. I really like this brand because their cows are grass-fed. And then also from that same brand, we got half and half. This is like probably my favorite store-bought dairy brand. It's usually what I go for. Okay, and then we also picked up a thing of eggs. So these are the Pete and Jerry's brand, meaning they're free range. I typically like pasture-raised eggs. I have yet to find, at least in grocery stores, I need to check out like some farms, and there's a farmer's market as well in our area. But typically I like pasture-raised eggs because they end up just being the most nutritious, because hens are able to graze and eat bugs and grass. They just have a much more varied diet versus just eating some kind of like feed. That's obviously the same thing every single day. And they also just have a better life because they're able to run around in free range and, well, not free range, to be on pasture, and just, it's just better all around. So that's typically what I like to buy, but I have not been able to find them. But this is the next best thing. But we are planning on getting chickens hopefully in the spring, so we will eventually have our own pasture-raised eggs every single day, which I'm so excited about. Okay, and then as far as meat, I did pick up a few. So we have 2 things of organic ground turkey. One night we're gonna be doing pasta, which this is the pasta that I grabbed. I love this Tinkyada brand. I didn't realize I got the vegetable spirals, whatever. Normally I just get the regular brown rice spirals. But we do pasta with just red sauce, which we already have, some cooked up ground turkey, and asparagus, which I actually already have as well. So I got one of those, and then I think the other one, if I can remember correctly, is for Hayden to make like little mini turkey like sliders that she eats like for baby-led weaning. And then the other meats that we picked up, I just got 2 things of grass-fed ground beef. This is mainly for Matt, sometimes for Hayden. He loves making like burgers for lunch, and he'll eat it with broccoli, which is why we got the broccoli. And that's like his simple, easy, one of his meals. Okay, and then let's see, what else we get? I also picked up a big bottle of apple juice because this is what I use to make our smoothies. We have a ton of spinach in the fridge still, and I get big bags of frozen berries from Costco. And this is what we like to use as the liquid. It's fresh pressed, it's cold pressed, I'm almost positive. I just really, really like this brand, liquid, organic. I don't know, that's what I've been liking. And then we also got just a box of chai tea because I've been doing a lot of chai tea in the mornings recently when I get up super early. I just love a hot cup of tea like first thing, and it's just so nice, and I needed to restock. Okay, Matt loves cereal. I love cereal too, but we needed to get him a box of cereal, and we're gonna try these. Normally he loves puffins, but we're gonna give these a go too. It's organic oat cereal, Kashi, it's a good brand. All right, what else do we got here? So we just have a couple more produce items. So I picked up some sweet potatoes. These are for Hayden to chop up and eat for like lunches or dinners, whatever. And then I also got just a regular thing of potatoes to chop up and roast. And then lastly, I picked up some just frozen broccoli. So either for Matt to eat with his lunch, or I also, with that quinoa broccoli cheddar thing I was talking about, a lot of times I'll just do frozen broccoli because it's so easy. I don't cook it in here though. Like it says you can microwave it in the bag. I don't do that because it's cooking in plastic. Just not really my jam, but I'll just steam it on the stove. It's like super easy. But it's way cheaper to get organic, to get produce frozen, and this obviously doesn't have any like added sauces or sodium or anything. It's just straight up organic frozen broccoli. So this is a good way to be a little more frugal if you're trying to get organic produce. I would just get it plain and then don't cook it in the bags because it's just hot plastic, not good. Just, you know, cook it, you can steam it. All right guys, so that is everything for this grocery haul. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I know you guys really seem to like these videos, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm always sharing more videos like this, meal ideas, just nutrition and wellness, health information in general. So I hope that you guys will subscribe, and also make sure to follow me on Instagram. From time to time I share just quick like little grocery hauls on there, Costco hauls, things like that as well. So I hope that you guys will come follow me there. But that is all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.